YouTube friends, this is Kwa. I'm coming back with you at another video. This time it's an unboxing of the Tamiya TA02 kit. I really enjoyed my last Tamiya kit build. It was a TT02, and so I decided that I wanted to try something different. And today it's going to be the TA06. Now, the TA06 is the Tamiya mid-level racing chassis, the TT02 being the entry level. So what it means for mid-level is that there are a lot of options that you can employ, or you can fix or tune on this chassis to make it run better out of the box. Whereas the TT02, you have to get a lot of upgrades. Now, mind you, there are still a lot of upgrades for TA06, but you can still get a pretty decent running racing chassis, without too many upgrades. This is in between the TRF kits and the TT02. Now, the TA06 chassis, it comes in different flavors and different body styles. I think right now there are about 5 body styles that comes in, and I decided to get the Ferrari 458 Challenge because it looked the best, and you can't have too many Ferraris, right? So I wanted to show you what comes in the box. This isn't a true unboxing because I've actually had opened it up already, just kind of peek inside because I couldn't help myself. But I didn't take anything out, and I didn't modify or add anything. So inside this box is what you can expect to get if you order this kit. I ordered this one. I imported this one. It was kind of hard to source in the States. At least, in my 2-minute search. But I was okay with that because, it was still free shipping, and also I didn't really mind waiting because I've got plenty of projects to work on. First thing about this kit I want to talk is the Boxart. Now, I've noticed that Tamiya Boxarts, at least in their RC line, have changed a lot since they first came out. If you are like me, a kid from the 80s, used to covet these Tamiya kits, and a lot of it had to do with the Boxart. It was a painting that always just looks amazing, and so I think Tamiya did away with that. Now they're just photographing the completed model, which is okay. I mean, it's what other kit builders do, and it works for them. But I do lament the passing of the Boxart that Tamiya used to have for their RC kits, which were pretty amazing. But here is what the side of the box looks like. It gives you an overview of what the chassis will appear when completed. A side box, nothing to write home about. And on this other side, it tells you what hop-ups parts are recommended by Tamiya. You have a titanium screw set, you have aluminum racing steering set, damper kits, hard anodized shocks, one-way bearings. You had the differential gears, titanium gear differential shafts, pulley sets, stabilizer bars, couplings, servo savers, and torque servo savers. And anyway, I don't necessarily recommend all these things. And from what I understand, most hop-ups are pretty useless, because they don't really add much to performance. They just make the vehicle look a lot better, and if that's your thing, then good for you. And then here it tells you what you'll need for completing this kit. You'll need a motor, and this is actually what is surprising to me, because most Tamiya RC kits do come with a motor. Granted, it's the brushed Hibouchi motor, 540 Hibouchi motor that's been in use for 30 years, but this one does not. And then you also need a battery pack, receiver, battery charger, ESC, servo, and then your radio. So, without any further delay, let us see what is in this box. Alright, so you have the instruction manual. It's about 20 pages long. You know, my experience is that Tamiya instruction manuals are the best in the industry, or one of the best in the industry. If you can't complete a kit using, you know, one of these instruction manuals, then you probably need to get out of the hobby, because, you know, there isn't much help for you. And then you have these rims. They are plastic, they are not aluminum, and they're not even painted. They're actually just plastic molded in silver, or silverish. Well, maybe it's gunmetal color, but and then you have the body. What's nice about this body is that the holes aren't pre-drilled. Some people think you know, it's important to have the holes pre-drilled, but I don't, because I actually don't use the plastic body posts. I use a magnetic mounting system, so I prefer not to have my bodies with holes in them from the get-go. So that's nice, something that you should be aware of. And by the way, I'm gonna do another video to show what the body looks like after it's been painted. And you have a plastic bag full of goodies. Drop something over here. Okay, it looks like these are the transmission casing. These look like shock parts. These look like pinion gears or differential gears. It's kind of a bummer if they are differential gears that they're in plastic, because I would prefer them to be in metal. These are shoulder sabers. These look like C-arms. These look like more shock parts. These look like the A-arms, top and bottom. These look like the knuckles. And these look like knuckles as well. I could be wrong about all these parts, by the way, because I actually haven't put the kit together or really looked at the manual that carefully. And these look like the light buckets for the LED lights and side mirrors. The one thing that's really nice about Tamiya bodies is that most of them come with at least side mirrors, and I would think probably about 80% of them come with light buckets, which is great because they add that realism flavor to it, and it just, your model looks fantastic, you know, once you put lights in there, which I almost always do. And this is the lower chassis half, and this is where the battery goes. I'm a little surprised at this because it looks like the chassis is pretty flexible. It's light and pretty flexible, so maybe it will stiffen up a little bit once I add the other plastic parts to it, but a little bit surprised. So who knows? These look like shock towers and motor parts. Not sure exactly where. These look like, actually I don't know what they look like. They might be steering linkages, but who knows. And then these look like motor mount parts and transmission parts. Who knows? These are the belts. Smaller belt. This is a dual belt system, by the way. These are the tires, and they're medium hard, meaning not really too soft. And what I noticed is that there's no tread pattern in them. I'm not sure you can see this on the video, but there's no tread pattern, so they look like racing slicks, and they do have foam inserts in them. So we'll see how they form. And then these look like body mounts. Battery holder, another shock tower, body mounts, battery tray holder, more chassis parts which I'm not really sure about. These look like steering linkages or wheel links. You have the antenna tube, which I never use. A little brochure about RC safety. I don't really have anything to do with that. Chassis setup list. So this will show you how to set up your push rods and your pistons, and to adjust the camber and the toe in of your vehicle. And this is an instruction sheet for painting the body, which is nice. It's pretty detailed. Tells you what parts to paint, what color to paint them, and where to place the stickers. And also how to install the LED lights. This is a nice touch by Tamiya. I built several Tamiya body kits and also chassis kits, and I do appreciate because the amount of stickers that you get, an instruction sheet on how to, on where and how to apply them. That is most appreciated. And then you have the sticker set. I'm not sure if I'm going to place the racing stickers, but I mean, I think you can probably build this as a touring car or as a GT, but I'm not sure also if these stickers are pre-cut. Some Tamiya kits, the stickers are pre-cut. It doesn't look like these are, but we'll see. And you also have the body mask, the window masking, and it doesn't look like they're pre-cut. Not a huge deal, but for some people, it's a pain because they hate cutting. I'm gotten used to it, so it doesn't bother me as much as it used to. And then these are the metal parts. Let's see what's in here. You have, looks like pinions, differentials, bearings. It looks like there's a bunch of ball bearings in here, which is great because most Tamiya kits come with a plastic bushings, which I always replace. Differential box, miscellaneous tools, grease. I've got so many of these things now. And then these are the LED light holders. Bumper, foam bumper, pretty hard. Shocks, pretty stiff. More metal parts. Looks like the diaphragm for the shocks. Screws. Dog bones. They're metal, so that's good. You also have turnbuckles, which look like they're metal as well, so that's even better. You have the pulley. They're plastic. They're resin plastic. You have more metal washers. Anyway, so that is what is in the box when you order a Tamiya TA06 kit. This is not the Pro kit. This is just a real retail kit. So anyway, if you have any questions, put a comment below, and if you found this video helpful, then please like and subscribe, and so I can produce more videos for you. This is Koal. Thanks for watching.